now we're at the Idle Hour Winery at the Queen's Inn. This wine press actually is something that gets used around here because these ladies know something about making their own wine. I'm going to introduce you real quick. Deb and Anna Marie. Deb, how you doing? It's good to see you.
Good. Nice to meet you.
Good. Anna Marie, pleasure to meet you.
Thanks. Nice to meet you, too.
Good. Ladies, you created something special up here. I think people forget in California, in our own backyard, when we think about Yosemite, we start thinking about the crowds and the tourists, and I don't want to run into that. You've created something just down the road that's still its own, very nice, scenic, quiet retreat here in the Sierras that you can also sit down and enjoy some great wines. So I absolutely love what you built there. Anna Marie, tell me a little bit about what you're doing here at the Idle Hour Winery.
Well, we produce about 1,600 cases a year, mostly Rhone varieties from Madera County. We're also producing a little bit of Pinot Noir and Cabernet Franc, Tempranillo, and Petit Syrah. Some of the varieties that Deb and I are fond of.
Sure.
We only make about 150 cases of each variety a year, so we sell most of it out of this.
Right out of the shop?
Yeah, but we use native yeast and kind of low manipulation style winemaking.
Good.
Very traditional methods, gravity flow, very neutral French oak use. So we really hope that when you taste our wines, you'll taste the varieties, characteristics, and they've been well received so far. We've been really fortunate here in Oakhurst.
Good. And I'm walking around too, and I'm looking at actual oak casks, not a whole lot of stainless steel around this place. You guys do it right in the old school fashion.
Yeah, we ferment in the older barrels that you see there for our white wines, and we don't have any big tanks, obviously, so they're pretty small lots. It allows us to manage those lots individually. All of our wines are single vineyard designated wines, so we really are proud of our local vineyards and work to protect the fruit and promote those local vineyards.
Right. And let's walk down the hill and actually take a look at the rest of the grounds a little bit. All right. Now, that's what I'm talking about. This is a beer and wine bar. Very well set up. Talk about rustic yet completely refined. You guys have done an amazing job in here. This is beautiful. So you mentioned something to the effect of 80, I think, different beers and wines, and I mean, pretty huge selection you've got here.
We do. It's wines from all over the world, beers as well. Okay. So all bottled beers, but there's some fun choices there, and we have a lot of fun. Let's
go back to the wine just a little bit more, because I forgot to sing your praises in there when I was looking on the wall with all the awards and the medals hanging off those bottles. That's something to be proud of. You've kind of started cleaning up at some of these little tastings.
Well, we entered some of our wines this year in the San Francisco Chronicle Wine Competition and won some there, and at the West Coast Wine Competition. There's also a competition for women winemakers. We did well in that one as well. We've had a good year so far.
And I love it, Deb. Anna Marie's been just so sweet about it. Well, we won a little wine competition, the San Francisco Chronicle. Apparently, these wines are delicious. I've tried some of them, and they're amazing. But you've really, prided yourself on putting out a quality product and keeping the price down, too. I mean, you've done an amazing job with that.
Well, like Deb was saying earlier, the community of Oakhurst has really helped us. We have no employees in the winery, Deb and I do it, and we get a lot of volunteers who come and help us. So really, it's a community product, and we've really had a lot of fun doing that.
Deb, these rooms are absolutely beautiful. You've had the property for a while. You feel like you finally completed to the point you wanted to be at 2007. Give me a little bit about the inspiration and some of the artwork in these rooms, because you've done an amazing job laying them out.
Well, the artwork actually, my brother-in-law is an artist, and we're very fortunate. He let us use his artwork on the walls as well as on the labels. So we've got a really good family thing going, and friends. Their photography as well. Ricky Alley, she's a great photographer up here, and so it's turned out to be a really cool effort from everybody that's pitched in. So it's a group effort.
Right. Let's talk about the nuts and bolts. How do people get a hold of you? And I know you're already booking up for the summer and getting pretty full, but there's still some availability left. How do they get a hold of you then, so that they can make sure that they take part in what you've created here?
They can just call us. Our number is 559-683-4354, and they can check out on the website as well too at queensinn.com or wine at Idle Hour Winery as well for the wine. So
that's our email. But
that's the email, yeah.
idlehourwinery.com. They can buy our wines too. So.
Good, and you can even get a 6-pack off that the website that you've got there.
Right.
I love it. Well, ladies, I'll let you get back to work. I sure appreciate your time, and thank you so much. You really created something special here. Thank you.